There's another liquid you can soak it in. Anyone care to hazard a guess?
Urine.
Urine, well done. Many, many uses. You soak it, you put it out in the sun to dry. When you light it, it smoulders most wondrous. It doesn't smell too good, but it smoulders most wondrous. And to fire the weapon, you simply place that piece of lit match into what was known as the serpent. It looks a bit like a snake's head. When you pull the trigger, it just drops that bit of match down into the pan. Ignites the powder. It gives fire to the powder. To this day, we still say that we fire a gun. In many sayings come from the time of the musketeers. Now, around my purse I have a bandolier. There are 12 main bottles. Each would be filled with enough powder for one shot. I also have a bottle of finely ground priming powder, and I have a bag containing my 4 pounds of musket balls, one for each of these. I've also got an extra 4 pound container of gunpowder hanging off my belt, so I can refill these 4 times. I've got 48 balls. I can refill these 4 times. I can get 48 shots. Now, say a piece of match. This is just an example. Musketeers would get through yards of it, tons of the stuff, without firing a shot. They had to keep it lit all the time, even on the march. If you're marching down the road and the enemy suddenly comes bowling over the hill, you can't say, "Hang on a minute, I'm just going to light the match." So they kept it lit all the time, and the way that they transported it, they would have yards and yards of it wrapped around their bodies. Then they'd put the gunpowder over the top, and then they'd light it. As you can imagine, it's quite a dangerous profession. You're carrying all this gunpowder and a piece of lit match with you. The last thing a musketeer was going to wear was armour, which is why it was only that buff coat and that felt hat. So the first thing you must do every day, before the first shot, is ensure that your pan is dry. It may have oil left in it from cleaning the night before. The easiest way to do that is to take some priming powder, pour within, take your match, check which way the wind's blowing, and flash the pan. The gun didn't go off, it wasn't loaded. It was known as a flash in the pan. So to load the weapon, before every shot you must ensure there are no hot coals left in the pan from the previous shot. It's unlikely, but if there are, just pour that powder in and blow your fingers off. Once again, take some fine priming powder. Make the tops come off. Take your priming powder, pour it in, close your pan cover, blow off, cast off any excess. You don't want any gunpowder around there when you pull the trigger. Once again, you're going to lose your fingers. You cast the piece about, the business end pointing away from you. We never ever load our muskets like this, just the once if it goes off. You take a charge of powder, you pour it in, watching it go in. You then take a musket ball. For everyone's safety this day, I'm going to use a wad. We find that the musket ball bounced back off the walls and killed the school. Once again, this paperwork is atrocious. You withdraw your scouring stick. It's not yet called a ramrod, it's known as a scouring stick, and you shorten on your breast. The reason, keep it that length, try to get it in there in the height of battle, very difficult. If you shorten it, you get it there every time. You ram home your charge. Some musketeers would say Father, Son, Holy Ghost for the first shot of the day, just in case they happen to kill somebody. Cleared it with the boss upstairs. You never ever put your hand over the stick to ram the charge home. If this gun goes off accidentally, it's going to blow that stick straight through my hand, swiftly followed by a musket ball and then 3 feet of flame. You withdraw, shorten, return to the body of the weapon. This is also very important. Oft times in the heat of battle, the young recruits would leave the stick in the gun, would fire that at the enemy. So they're going to laugh at you quite a lot. You no longer reload your gun until you find another stick. Your musket is then no better than a club. Some people say it's a more effective weapon that way around. Now your order will be to come to high port. This is high port. Never let the weapon do that. Once again, if it goes off accidentally, it will blow off the head of the man standing next to you. Bring forth your slow match. Place within your serpent. Try your match. Look across the pan cover. If it hits that, it's going to hit the powder inside. So while I'm talking to you, that's burning down and a head of ashes forming on it. So the next order is very important. Blow off to explode a hot coal. Open your pan cover. Count me down from 3 and then I'll fire.
3, 2, 1.
It misfired. That is known as a hang fire. You hold the gun in the air, the back of the musket block, you saw it out. This day we still say hang fire, particularly in the West Country. Stop, hold on, wait. Once again, very unpredictable weapons.